at the Kriyat Yam Suf, when to divide the sea, Hashem causes a wind to be blown. Why didn't Hashem just divide the sea? I mean, stop and think about it. God can do anything. Why does he need the wind to do a job? Let him, just divide the sea. Um, and this way, would avoid a big controversy that, God comes down, divides the sea. It's an open miracle. Now you have the person, people can come along and say, you know what? It wasn't God. There happened to be a wind that came along and divided the sea. You add to it that there's a controversy among a number of people. Where was Yam Suf? Where was the sea? If you go up to the north of Sinai, okay, there's a little lip that goes around. And then there's a little bit of sea that separates that lip from the rest of the peninsula. And there's many people who say that's where it all occurred. So in other words, it was not such an outrageous thing. And so, they can say it just happened naturally. And that's also a misunderstanding of miracles. A miracle is something that could be natural, but it happens when you need it to happen. There was a big fight, by the way, in Arizona at the Grand, because of the Grand Canyon. What happened was a group of nuns put up a sign at the Grand Canyon that said, how great are God's work. Now, anybody who's been to the Grand Canyon, it's totally natural, and it is absolutely beautiful. So what these nuns were pointing out was this is part of the creation. And if you don't see the Grand Canyon as part of God's creation, there's something wrong with you. There's something wrong with your belief system. So same thing with Kriyat Yam Suf. Yes, there was a wind that caused the sea to divide. But the fact that it came along exactly when we needed it to come, exactly at that moment to divide the sea, and then the whole miracle of crossing the Red Sea took place, that is something that if you don't see that as a miracle, much like in our modern period, there are many miracles that happen every day and that people just don't see them. We say Hallel on Yom Ha'atzmaut, Israel Independence Day, or on Yom Yerushalayim, the liberation of Jerusalem Day, because we see the miracles that occurred at that time. There are people who say that wasn't a miracle, it was because this, that. No, they were miracles. So remember to look for miracles in all the places that in the natural world, they're all around us. Something to think about. We'll do Kaddish Rabbanim. Yitkadav, Yitkadash.